Freedom to Worship Act. This prevents government agencies or officials from shutting down places of worship even during a pandemic.
And that's right. And Sunrise reporter Victoria Balderrama, she joins us now live in the studio with more. Victoria, good morning. How was this first brought up?
Good morning, Paulo. Good morning, Sierra. Well, this law was first inspired after places of worship were ordered to close at the start of the pandemic after being classified as non-essential. I sat down with some local religious leaders to find out how they're doing things right now.
So churches cannot be compelled to close under this House bill.
House Bill 1239 bans state agencies and officials from issuing orders that close or have the effect of closing places of worship in the state. Disasters like evacuations and public health emergencies, the Coastal Bend has been through both. So I knocked on some doors to hear what places of worship think of House Bill 1239.
I can see Texans wanting to protect the religious freedom of their citizens and to protect churches.
First Baptist Church of Rockport serves over 1,000 members. Pastor Scott Jones says they continued their services after Hurricane Harvey, and they did the same during the start of the pandemic.
We were closed for almost 2 months and did online-only worship.
Closed, but still present in the community. He says the church cooperated with local agencies.
I was in constant contact with community leaders and county leaders to see what they were doing and what they were asking us to do.
Meanwhile, the Corpus Christi Diocese says it's not up to the individual parish like over in Rockport.
But no church really can, without speaking to me, cannot close.
Bishop of Corpus Christi Michael Mulvey says he speaks with local representatives of the diocese on a weekly basis.
And I know it's in Freer and Beeville, so I'm in touch quite a bit. It's not that I'm sitting here in a tower just making decisions.
Decisions that affect a community of 100 parishes. Associate Professor of Political Science at TAM-UCC, Shane Gleason says this was something the Republican Party supported all the way.
This is something that they're all about. That said, a lot of religious organizations are opposed to this legislation.
So for the state to close a church at any time, Gleason says there has to be a compelling reason, and it can't only be applied to churches. If it is put in place, it would apply anywhere where people gather in large numbers. Reporting in the studio, Victoria Balderrama, KRIS 6 Sunrise. Back